Hi, this is a question.
Honestly, I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that up by answering a question about what I think of Twitter. That's true.
Chi ha il microfono lì, prego.
Hi, I'm asking a question for European Broadcasting Union. My name is Sherry Jennings, and I'm wondering, George, it's your first time at the Rome Film Festival, and what's your impression? Why did you decide to come here to promote this film? And in general, what criteria do you use when you select festivals and places that you're promoting the film? It's a bit of a follow-up of what you were just talking about.
Well, I mean, first of all, it's the first time I've been to the Rome Film Festival. I'm really excited to be here. I just walked out and looked at the setup where the red carpet is and things, and it's just, it's so much bigger, and it's a really grand festival. I didn't really have that. I thought it was, usually a new film festival starts kind of small, and they didn't start small here. It's a big deal. But I'm really proud. I want to support the film. Festivals are a good way to do that. And you try to find the best places, the best festivals, in order to support the movies. This is a film I want to be, I'm very proud to be a part of. And you know, you don't necessarily select the film festivals. The film festivals usually select you. And then you sort of look at your schedule and see if you can make it. You know, if you can make it and support the film, you do it. I suppose that's the criteria.
Domande? Ce n'è uno lì, non so chi ha il microfono adesso, se no ce n'è una lì, adesso arriva il microfono. Prego. Prego.
Io?
Sì.
Ah, buongiorno, sono qua. Intanto volevo chiedere, chiedo scusa se ci hanno fatto entrare dopo, per cui non so se gliel'hanno già fatta questa domanda, come giudica il suo personaggio? E poi, visto che non possiamo fare, lei insomma piace molto, per cui il pubblico è molto curioso, però non le farò domande sulla vita privata, chiedo solo come reputa il mestiere dell'attore.
Are you talking about the comparison between the character and myself? Is that what she means? Or I think we're in the translation. Let's see. Judge the character, or, yeah, the character. Well, listen. You know, I had an understanding of this character from the very beginning when I read it. Jason actually came to Como with the script, and said, you know, are you interested in doing this film? And I said, well, I won't read it right now because if I don't like it, we're stuck together for a couple of days. And then I went upstairs and I read it, and I thought it was, I thought first of all it was a beautifully written script. I also thought it was a character that I could understand a lot of and a lot about, and then I came down and told him, let's go to work and let's do the project. But I absolutely sort of related to the character, certainly. We were the same height and had the same hair. And I just thought it was a really interesting place to explore and have fun with and work with a really wonderful director.
For the director, what are your expectations with this film? Because as you pointed, it's about a person, it's about to be very individual. One character is very common in the United States, and the society is building, like in Italy, one example. In Italy, the society is building the family. You have a son, you have a family, look after that. In the United States, like in England sometimes, people leave their families on one side and get in the professional like the character does. If the female main character and a part of the film, if you think about, she's very individual also. If she got her family because she went out with him, and then it was funny, she didn't worry about him. She just, okay, I'm here, I'm fine. It's very individual. So that's the question, is that what do you expect in the people's reaction in the United States? The people be happy? The people could identify themselves about it, be so individual?
No, you were very clear. I just want to make sure that I'm just as clear with my answer. And before I answer, because I'm not sure if I'll have an opportunity to say this otherwise. I am extraordinarily grateful to be back here at the Rome Film Festival. That being here a few years ago with Juno was such a wonderful surprise. And I just had the loveliest time here, and I'm very proud to be back here, so thank you for having it back. That didn't seem like stalling, did it?
It did.
It did? A little? Okay. I think Americans will identify with the movie. I think both men and women, as you pointed out. I'm very proud of the character that George plays, and obviously I'm overwhelmingly proud that George decided to do the film. And I'm also very proud of the two female characters played by Vera Farmiga and Anna Kendrick. It is a movie about individualism, and I suppose the danger that comes with that. You know, I grew up in a country that takes a lot of pride in the individual, but I guess because of that, there's an opportunity to become disconnected with the world and disconnected with the people around you. And that we're living in a moment where it's actually very easy to feel as though you're connected when you are in fact not. That you could be dropped into an airport anywhere in the world and feel as though you know where you are and feel as though you are home, but in fact you're not everywhere, you're nowhere.
La domanda lì, prego.
Signor Clooney, buongiorno. Lei è un bravissimo attore e anche un bravissimo regista. Ecco, mi chiedo se lei sta già preparando un film come regista e qual è il soggetto che le interessa. E poi al signor Jason Reitman, I wanted to ask if you are the son of Ivan Reitman, and I wanted to ask what you have learned from your father, and if he has something you are jealous of, or he is jealous of you, and about what? Thank you.
Well, you had to bring the father kind of issue up, did you? Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'll take the first one. We've got a couple of projects that we've developed. One is about the court case, the Guantanamo Bay court case of Hamdan versus Rumsfeld, that Aaron Sorkin is writing the screenplay for. I think that's probably the one I'll direct next. We're waiting for the screenplay to come in. If not, we got a couple. There's a comedy I'm interested in, but you know, I'm waiting to get a good script. You know, the trick for directing is to have a really good script, and so we're working on those right now. And now, Jason, talk about you and your father.
Okay. My father is my hero. I don't mean that as a joke, that's the truth. He's the greatest storyteller I know, and he taught me to be the storyteller that I am, and he taught me to be the man that I am. I'm very proud to be his son. I could never touch the kind of success he's had, and I don't even plan on doing it. I'm just overwhelmingly proud to be his son, and lately, which is very exciting, I've felt how much pride he has in being my father.
Una domanda lì, prego.
From Mr. Clooney. Alessandra Rizzo with the AP. I was just wondering if you could elaborate a little bit on your answer earlier. You said that you related to this character in many ways, and I wonder if you could tell us in what ways. Thank you.
See, I sort of talked about it before. I mean, there were a lot of things about this guy, you know, that I understand. Part of it is, and a good portion of it is, that you can spend a large part of your time literally up in the air. You can spend it working and missing parts of your life. If you work a considerable amount of time. You know, I spent a long time unemployed, and when you're broke and unemployed, when you finally start working, you don't want to stop. You just keep working and you keep doing jobs. And sometimes when you do that, you'll end up missing your family and your friends and people that you care about. Sometimes you don't get to see enough of them. So I can relate to that character very much in the sense that you know, time can fly by and you will realize it's been a month since you've talked to your parents and you know, that kind of stuff. So I can absolutely relate to this character on several levels, and that one in particular was